Hello, welcome back. It's been a little while, I feel, since I did a video talking to the camera instead of just playing guitar. Um, Christmas is out of the way. Hope you had a good one. Hope you found some time to rest and relax for a bit and wake up when you want instead of having to rely on an alarm to make you get out of bed. It's kind of intimidating, I feel, starting a new year, even though really it's like a birthday. You're like, oh God, I'm a year older. It's like, well, you're a day older. You're not a year older overnight. But because we've made these mental constructs about like, oh, this is a calendar and now it's a new year, is a little bit scary because some of last year was difficult and stressful for both me and Ellen. Her dog died. That had been a long time coming. So it was always going to happen. And I feel like with something like that, when you know it's going to come and you're like terrified about losing your best friend, essentially, it's almost better, maybe, when it happens because you can then deal with it instead of like, is she going to live another 2 weeks or another 4 weeks? But obviously, still very sad. Ellen's car broke down last year, cost her $2,000. I've got some car issues I haven't sorted yet. Like, my car still runs, but it's a bit dodgy. I used to love my car. When I got my car like a few years ago, I was like, this is the coolest car I've ever had by a long shot. It goes super fast. But now, like, the sat nav doesn't work. It makes a weird sound when I turn the car on. It's got an oil leak that's apparently in a really awkward area of the engine to get fixed, so that needs to go to a specialist. When I spray the front windscreen with fluid, it just starts spraying the back and it all leaks everywhere. There's a few problems. They're all probably minor stuff, and I'll just have to get it fixed at some point. But yeah, if I go on my sat nav, it thinks I'm in a river somewhere. Maybe it's predicting my future. I don't know. But yeah, starting a new year is kind of scary. There were some highlights of last year. You know, I saw Blink-182, Avril Lavigne, Yellowcard, Busted, McFly. I went to the theatre a few times, went to some other bands, had a lot of meals out. Obviously, most of the time I'm bored and I'm living a very mundane existence or I'm playing video games to get by. But overall, I always feel a little bit depressed at the end of a year or the start of a new year because I'm like, what are my goals going to be? Because I don't know if I've got faith in myself to commit to them or to keep to them. Like, oh yeah, I'd love to lose a stone. I'd love to eat healthier, but do I believe I can fucking do it this year? I don't know. Something I have to have done soon in about 2.5 weeks, which I'm really not looking forward to and is going to cost me about £1,100, which is crazy, is I have to go to the dentist and have a gum graft. I'm going to show you my gums right now. I'll probably do a video about the whole thing at some point if I can be bothered, because I don't really do YouTube much anymore. But yeah, I'll show you my mouth. So here, no, there's a little bit of recession. There's like a millimeter bit. Most people have some recession, but that tooth, it's getting fucking bad, dude. So pretty much told me if I don't get it done in the future, I could lose that tooth. So I obviously don't want to do that. But the procedure consists of me being under anesthetic, so being injected into my mouth there and in the roof of my mouth. They then use a surgical knife. It's so unnatural. Like, I'm just going to lay here and let you cut me open. But obviously, it's a minor surgery, really. It's just something I'm not comfortable with, and I've not really been in this position before. But they're going to cut some of the roof of my mouth, and there'll be a hole there, like not through my face, but kind of a hole. And in a few months, it should just kind of grow back over. But they then have to cut either side of that, make a flap, and then kind of stitch that bit of my roof of my mouth under the flap, flap it back up, stitch it together, and then I can't eat for about a week or two. Literally, like I have to drink my food, or at least for the first few days, and then I think I might be able to have scrambled eggs and mashed potato and oatmeal, that kind of stuff. But the first few days, probably smoothies and protein shakes and maybe like some ice cream. But the worst bit of all, in my opinion, is I can't brush my teeth for like 2 weeks from what I've read online, and I think from what they told me at the dentist. You get given a mouthwash because if not, I guess you might get some issues. But obviously, because you're having something stitched on and it's quite prone to being fucked up. I mean, I might be able to brush the rest of my teeth with a light toothbrush. I'll find out more, but that bit doesn't sound great because I I take a lot of pride in being hygienical. I like to floss. I like to use mouthwash every time I brush my teeth, and yeah, I just don't like feeling dirty. That's all I have to say. I mean, this year I've got quite a lot on the map. I'm seeing Jimmy Carr, stand-up comedian, Michael McIntyre, probably my favourite comedian who I've never seen live. I'm seeing him in London at the O2, and I really liked the O2 when I went there last year for Blink-182 and Busted. I'm seeing Green Day. I am looking forward to that. They're not my favourite band, but they were really good live a couple of years ago when Ellen kind of dragged me to see them. I am used to being at big venues now, but I always get quite intimidated and overwhelmed by all the stimulation. There's going to be 80,000 people there. The tickets were quite expensive, but we've got pretty good seats. I saw a lot of people complaining that standing tickets had been priced up to £200 each, which is insane and should not happen. Ticketmaster have a lot to answer for. They just slap on a bunch of fees when they see the demand and go, hey, if you want a ticket, you're going to have to spend a lot of money. One of my favourite bands that I've seen live called Kaleo, they're really good. They're playing at the, oh god, complete mind blank. That building in Rome, the one that everyone knows that I literally can't think of the name of right now. They're playing there though, and the cheapest tickets are £1,000 and the most expensive tickets are £3,000. Now, they are brilliant live. They're a great band, but charging that, man, like, who do you think you are? Ridiculous. What is that building called in Rome? Jesus Christ, I can't fucking think. Do I even know what it's called? Maybe not. I'm going to look it up right after this video anyway. Amongst that, I think it's good to sort of have some plans. If I wasn't having the gum graft, I would definitely go on holiday. I'll try and go on holiday if I can maybe sell some stuff or just be good with my money. I've nearly paid off my guitar, which I literally never use, like, since the first month of buying it. That'll be paid off next month. So that's 100 quid I've been paying a month that I'll now have. But that'll be replaced probably with a gum graft because I'll pay that off monthly. My car will be paid off in June. My bank balance is slowly starting to build, so I might be able to get a house this year. We'll see. It's about fucking time. I'm also a bit scared, though, like, just the idea of having to take everything, pack everything up, just that sounds horrific. Like having to move the bed and put the bed back to all of that. I know it's like just a week, but I'm not very good at coping in the moment when stuff is kind of stressful. I just start freaking out and thinking I want to kill myself. So that's not changed, by the way. I'm still mostly depressed. I am looking forward to the spring, which is not going to happen anytime soon. We've got a couple more months at least before it starts getting a bit nicer outside and isn't dark at 4 p.m. and just dark all the time, really. But that's all I have to say. I hope you're doing well. Like I say, let me know what your plans are for the year. What were some of your favourite moments from last year? And also, what were some of the worst parts of your year last year? Because I think people just, the way they post, a lot of people at least, you get this very unbalanced view of what their life is actually like. It looks like they're just getting promotions and married, or getting a house, or getting a new car, or sitting in a jacuzzi, or getting a new dog. Like, what is your day-to-day life actually like? Some of these people, maybe they are actually happy. I would have no idea what that feels like. But yeah, this year I need to focus on, I think lately I've been playing too many video games, particularly online competitive stuff like Call of Duty and FIFA. The amount of hours I clock up is just like a massive waste of time. I need to build up my attention span again so I can read. I'm still on a waiting list for ADHD. I've been waiting for about, I don't know, like 8 months now just to get an appointment. And that's through the Right to Choose scheme, which is meant to be quicker than just asking your doctor at the NHS, but still taking ages. Ellen has been diagnosed with ADHD, but there's a waiting issue with the medication as well. Like, they haven't got the medication in stock right now, so that's not very good. But anyway, yeah, I'm all talked out. I'm tired. It's been the first proper week back at work, and yeah, I'm just going to watch some TV for a bit. Take care. See you soon. Bye.